Last week, we won a shootout against South Alabama. It took us scoring 21 points in the fourth quarter to come from behind to win that one. Hopefully, this week goes a little better. We're taking on Georgia State. This is a game I do believe we'll be able to win. We have the same record, but we are the better team in this one as we're going to open up with the ball here. And I think J.J. Harrell really stepped up at the end of the last game. Between him and Joe Basley, I think we have our top receivers and we have players we can really lean upon. Reese Mooney's played fantastic since taking over the starting job. He had nearly 550 yards passing last week, and we're going to try to lean into that a little bit more this week. It's already 3rd down and 10 though, and Mooney's gonna pass and miss an open receiver. We should have had that one and kept this drive alive. However, it is what it is. Bryson Harrison comes out on the field here for the Panthers, and they're gonna hand it off to open up the day and pick up 9 yards. That's a nice run there. And they're going to go to the play action game, and look at that. We get a sack. That's Gregory Jim getting in there, bringing up 3rd down and 5. They run a draw. What are they doing? That didn't work at all. Luckily for us, though, we get the ball back pretty quick, and let's see if our offense can get it going. That play didn't work out too well. We're already backed up here to 3rd down and 10. We're going to move Lester Iverson out wide and go 5 wide here. We got to pass, so there's no reason to keep him back there. We're not going to have him in pass protecting as we take a shot down the field, and that's dropped. We had it. That should have been completed. Unfortunately, Georgia State's going to get the ball back here. We're held scoreless on our first 2 drives, which isn't very good for this offense. It's 3rd down and 1, though, and we need a stop, and that's exactly what we get. What a big play. Unfortunately, Georgia State goes for it, and I was wrong. That's not unfortunate. Lucas Samsula busts through there, and he makes the play, getting us the ball back. Our defense stood strong there. That's exactly what we needed as we go to Iverson on the ground. That was a nice spin move. He picked up a big chunk of yardage there. We're already up past midfield. Is it on 2nd down? Mooney's going to take a hit. That pass didn't stand a chance, so it's already 3rd and 11 here. We're feeling pressure. Mooney fires, and that's Joe Basley coming open for the big 1st down here, going back to the ground game. This time it's a read option, and Mooney makes a man miss. That's not in his game usually. He's really stepped up here lately as we're going to use some motion and go down the field, and that's going to be a touchdown. Big play. Joe Basley gets in on the slot fade. We are jumping out in front here early. It's already 7-0 Warhawks. That's exactly what we're looking for. We just need to keep our offense going, as it's been pretty strong the last few weeks, but it really hurt us early in this season as the Panthers are going to open up on the ground here. They got bottled up pretty quick. Going right back to it, and once again, we're there to drop them for another loss. That's Iosu making the play as they're going to go to the play action game. 3rd and 9, they're rolling, and that was a cross-body throw. Honestly, that was just a poor decision. Our defense steps up and again gets a stop. 2nd and 10 here. We're looking to pass, and that's a bonehead decision. That's exactly the type of play that'll cost us a game. I don't know what we're doing there. That was Noah Lugo in the game playing quarterback. Usually he's our running guy. I thought I'd get cute and let him throw, and look at that, man. He threw a pick. He really shouldn't be out there in that situation throwing the ball. It's just not what he's good at. He has far too many turnovers. However, our defense is stepping up here. It's already 3rd and 12, and they're looking to pass, and that's Austin Ackle getting a sack. That's a huge play, bringing up 4th and 19, and that bumped the Panthers out of field goal range. So now Reese Mooney's back out there taking over for our offense. We're not going to make that mistake again. Hopefully we can keep driving here. It's only 7-0, but I think we have pretty firm control of this game, honestly. Look at that spin move. That's a big play for the 1st down. Caleb Gross stepping up, man. Reese Mooney here is going to float it and take a shot down the field, and that's broken up. Honestly, it wasn't open, but it was worth a try. 2nd and 10, Mooney feeling no pressure, man. Our O-line's playing well, and he almost threw a pick as well. We got to settle down, play a little smarter. He's only 4 of 13 today, so it's 3rd down and 10. We go to the screen game. J.J. Harrell doing the best he can. He picked up 4, bringing up 4th and 6, and that was enough. We decided to go for it. Coach Wint's getting aggressive, and he nearly threw a pick. Mooney, man, you got to be a little smarter with the ball here. It really wouldn't have mattered, but you just got to be careful, as that was nearly a turnover for the Warhawks. Big missed opportunity there. 2nd and 10, they go underneath, and that's a nice tackle in space. Brailford gets him down, bringing up 3rd and 8, and they run a draw again. Like, are they trying to lose this game? I don't get what they're doing there. That's going to end your first quarter, though. The Warhawks are up 7-0, and we're so clearly the better team today. They have literally 5 yards of offense in the first quarter. We're doing awesome on defense as we go to Iverson on the ground to open up the 2nd quarter, and look at that spin move. He's been really good lately. He deserves a ton of credit. He's stepped up, and he's also leading the charge on changing this narrative around this season. We go back to the screen here. That's J.J. Harrell getting a nice play. He picks up 5. We'll gladly take that. We decide to go back to the RPO game. This time we hand it off, though, and Iverson's going to show some power and get a big 1st down there. So we're at the 48-yard line. Mooney feels some pressure. That screen just wasn't going to work. Second down, back to the ground game. And look at Iverson. He has all sorts of space. That's a big play down to the 30. He spins and basically goes backwards to pick up 5 more. What an incredible run by Lester Iverson. You really got to lean into this guy. He's showing a ton of potential out there. We're going to go to the screen game, and this time he got destroyed, man. I'm just happy he stood up and was healthy. So it's 3rd and 10. We throw it into coverage. We end up coming up short. There is a flag. I'm not real sure what it's for, though. And look at that, man. They're going to call roughing. This drive's going to stay alive. We got super lucky there. We can take that completion, add the yards on, and see if we can get in the end zone here. That was a pass behind Brian Perez. It didn't matter, though. That was a nice one. It was a great pickup, setting up 1st and goal. And we got stuffed. Iverson didn't really have anywhere to go, so on second down, back to Iverson. And again, he's bottled up. They gave him the 3-yard line. I honestly think he was closer to the 5 there, but with forward progress, maybe he wasn't. And look at that throw. That was risky. There was 4 Georgia State defenders there, but at least they dropped it, so we're able to settle for 3 and take a 10-0 advantage here in the second quarter. This team's played really well. Our defense has been phenomenal. Georgia State's going to look to pass, and that's a sack. Again, it's Austin Ackle coming through. He's been a beast so far this year. He's really improved, and I'm excited to keep seeing what he does for us. It's already 3rd and 13 here, though, for the Panthers, and we get a hit on the quarterback, and guess who it was? Austin Ackle, and we're going to take over with excellent field position at the 43-yard line. We decide to go to the ground game, and Lester Iverson showing the power and, honestly, really good contact balance to get that first down as we decide to go to the play-action game. It was a bad throw. It was behind J.J. Harrell, or else I think we would have had that. We decided to go to Lester Iverson on next play, and he really didn't go anywhere. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7. Back to the play-action game, and look at that. We have J.J. Harrell coming open and busting off 2 tackles to get into the end zone. What a big play for the Warhawks. We got a 17-0 advantage here in the second quarter. I don't know if Georgia State's going to be able to get anything going. Our defense has been phenomenal as they're going to toss that forward and only pick up 4. Second down now. Looks like they're going to go to their tight end in the backfield. I don't know what happened there. They rushed to the line, and that was a weird lineup, and they did it again, and they go right back to him, and we stuff them, man. That's 4th down. We're going to get the ball back with, once again, pretty good field position. That was a real weird sequence on defense. I don't know what happened to get their tight end in the backfield playing running back. It really didn't make sense to me, but that's going to happen sometimes, I guess, when you're playing a video game and hurry up happens. As it's 3rd and 8, and we go underneath. And that's dropped by Perez. I thought we had that conversion. Now Georgia State, though, gets the ball back. They got 2 minutes till halftime. They have a great opportunity here to get points, and they also get the ball to begin the second half so they could go back-to-back and get themselves right back in this game. However, a sack's not going to help that. It's 3rd and 12, and they just hand it off. They gave up again. This team is probably the first team I've ever seen quit on so many different drives. I feel like 4 drives so far they've just quit on by handing it off. Now we have an opportunity, though. There's 26 seconds left in the half, and we miss a wide-open receiver. And you know what? It is what it is. That's going to take us to halftime. We're dominating this game. It's 17-0. Entering the second half, we're on shutout watch. We might just be able to get our first shutout of the series, as that is a nice, tough run to open up the second half, though. Maybe Georgia State's going to come to life here. Play action, Harrison feeling pressure. Esposito was applying the heat, and he checks it down underneath, and they pick up basically nothing. 2nd and 9, again looking to pass. That's a nice completion. This time they get close to the first down. It's going to be 3rd and inches, and they go to the RPO, and that's picked off. Travis Blades made a great play on that ball. That's going to end a drive that was looking really promising for the Panthers and give us an opportunity to maybe get some more points as we're going down the field, and that was stupid. I don't know what's going on. Our reads in this game just haven't been very good. Mooney back to the play action game. We go down the field to J.J. Harrell. That's a big one and a big first down here for the Warhawks. You'll love to see it, man. I'm really excited with how this offense is playing as we go back to the ground game, and Iverson only picks up a couple there. I'll take it. We decide, you know what, let's go right back to him. He's been pretty good, and he finds 6 yards there. That's solid. 3rd down and 2 now, looking to pass. Mooney on the move. He's just going to tuck and run. That's not his game, but he was able to do just enough to get us past the sticks. Back to Iverson on the ground here. Nice spin, and he's going to go for 8. I feel like our offense has been really good today. Folk has to check in here, though, as we're looking to pass with Mooney down underneath, and Caleb Gross gets in. Touchdown, Warhawks. We got a 24-0 advantage here in this ball game. We are rocking out today. This is probably the best performance we've had all season. I mean, we have a shutout going, about halfway through the third quarter. So there's still a long way to go as they go to the ground game there. They're backed up. Iosu gets the TFL. They go once again, man. They're really still leaning into the running game, and it's not working. It's already 3rd and 6. Harrison's got a pass here. He's not feeling any pressure. He has all day, man. He checks it down, and that is going to be a big first down. The Panthers really did need that to keep this game going. They needed to start building some momentum, and the only way they can do it is by getting first downs, as that's a shot down the field. Trevis Blades laid out and knocked that down. That was a beautiful play by the defender. Right back to the ground game, and again, they lose 3, so it's 3rd down and 13 here. Harrison firing. He has him on the curl. Blades got beat after that great play and allows the first down. But even though they've had some success through the air, you can see they go right back to the ground game and lose 3 yards. I just don't know what their plan is on offense. It doesn't make sense to me as they throw it short there, and they pick up the 3 yards they lost, but now it's 3rd down and 10. Harrison feeling no pressure, throwing it in the triple coverage. We should have had a pick on that play. I'll take the stop, but man, that was a missed opportunity by our defense. As we go to the ground game, and Iverson shows some burst. That's a nice run. And on the next play, he's tackled for a loss. There wasn't much he could do there. We really did just miss a block. 2nd and 12, taking a deep shot. Caleb Gross, and that's swatted down. It's going to be 3rd down and 12 here as we're approaching the end of the third quarter. Still holding on to the shutout. Brian Perez laid out and caught that. What a great play. That sets up 4th and inches, and we go to Iverson, and he bursted through a wide open gap there for a big first down to the 42-yard line. Unfortunately, Mooney gets hit on the next play, and the pass falls incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10, and Mooney has a wide open receiver. That is a big play. Ryder makes the reception and gets the first down. He's down on the depth chart. He makes a few plays a game, though, even though he's not the most athletic guy, and Joe Basley is going to make a tough reception between 3 defenders to get a huge play to end the third quarter. As you can see, we're leaning into J.J. Harrow and Joe Basley. It's a perfect game plan. We're doing exactly what we want on offense, and we're executing it perfectly here. Unfortunately, Mooney gets hit there. That pass is going to drop incomplete as we open up the fourth quarter, still holding the shutout, and then we take a sack. So it's going to be 3rd and 15 now. We got to pass with Mooney. I don't want a turnover, though. Points are good as we're going to go to the end zone, and that's Ryan Perez with the touchdown in front of the safety. Nice catch. He took a hit, and he held on. UL-Monroe is going to take a 31-0 lead here today. Now we have an opportunity to hold on to this shutout. 10 minutes left in the game, and our defense does not want to allow any points. It's 2nd and 7 here. Harrison by himself, feeling no pressure. We need Austin Ackle to step up as that pass is swatted down and broken up, bringing up a 3rd down and 7 again. Austin Ackle doesn't get any pressure, and they're able to convert. That was a tight window throw, man. It was a really good pass by Harrison as they again attempt to go down the field. This time it's broken up. 2nd and 10. We need to get some pressure in there. Austin Ackle's been fantastic, but we need him to step up and close out this shutout. It's 3rd down and 5 here. Harrison's going to throw it into coverage, and we get a pick. That's James Hogue. He makes a man miss. He's to the 40. He's to the 30. He's down to the 20, and he steps out of bounds at like the 16-yard line. What a great play by our defense. 8:33 left in the game. We're easily probably going to add on to our lead here. The big thing is I want to start draining the clock a little bit if I can, because I don't want to allow any points. A shutout would be incredible for this team. We've never done it before as it's 3rd and 1. Mooney feeling no pressure, stepping up in the pocket. Eventually, the pass rush gets there, and we take a sack. That's going to bring up 4th and 3, and we drill the chip shot field goal. Brian Choice gets it through. We're going to extend our lead up even further, 34-0. There's only 6:42 left in this game, and that's Austin Ackle getting the sack. That's going to help us end this drive, hopefully pretty early here, because like I said, the shutout's in play, and that's all we're focused on here. Otherwise, I'd just basically jump to the end of this game. 3rd and 16, and they're going to chuck it down the field. That's going to be picked off by Jeremiah Moses, and he returns that to the 35-yard line. Our defense has been wonderful today. I could not have asked for a better performance out of them, as we do send in some backups here on offense, and, we got to play it kind of smart. I don't think I want to see our guys get hurt as we go to Folk. That's going to be a nice run, actually, as it's going to be 3rd and 2. Nuakori hands it off. That's the freshman quarterback, and Folk is going to power ahead and get that first down. Noah Lugo's back in the game, though, to pass, and he takes a sack. My whole idea here is to get Lugo some reps passing and have Nuakori come in as the running quarterback here late in this one and see what we can do on offense. As it's 3rd and 9, we toss it forward. That's Ryder getting the reception. Ryder is going to take it to the house. And for some reason in this playbook, even though it's a toss forward, they don't call it a reception. It's actually a rushing touchdown for Ryder. It's not something I had on my bingo card happening today. He's not very fast, and I can't believe he was actually able to convert and get that in there. Even though I was tempted to leave the starters out there to keep this shutout going, I decided, you know what, let's give the backups some reps and see if maybe they can hold on to the shutout. However, it's not looking promising. They have been able to hit a couple big plays already. They're already up past midfield at the 40-yard line as they chuck it again, and that's going to be a big incompletion and drop as they hit the 2-minute warning. Harrison looking to pass here, and Harrison feeling pressure. Down he goes. That's Darisaw getting in there and getting a sack. It's going to be 3rd and 17. We have a chance at preserving this shutout, but look at that, man. What a conversion. They're all the way down to the 1-yard line. The shutout's basically lost at this point, in my opinion, but our defense played so good today, I can't even be mad about it, as in they go. Touchdown, Georgia State. They get a cheap late touchdown in our backups, and, you know, we can't achieve our goal of getting a shutout. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We decided to give Corey some reps here as a passer and a rusher just to see what he can do as he loses some yards here on the ground. Lugo, though, back into the game here, and Lugo hands it off on 3rd and 6. That's your ball game here. We're going to chuck it up one more time. I just want to try to get some stats and maybe try to get comfortable with Lugo, because if anything happens to Mooney, I'm going to need him. So I really want to make sure that I can use him. We haven't had a lot of success. We hit that pass, get some nice yardage there, but that's going to be your ball game. We lose the shutout with 1.5 minutes left in the ball game. That's very disappointing. I'm so frustrated by that, but a 41-7 victory, really, what can you be mad about? If I had to nitpick a little bit, Mooney was your player of the game, but he actually suffered from quite a bit of inaccuracy in this game. His completion percentage was really bad. It was only 42%, but he had 4 touchdowns, no picks. I really can't complain. Lugo had a pick, though. He played okay when he was out there. That turnover, it's just kind of something I expect out of him on the ground. You got to love what Lester Iverson does. He has really stepped up this year. I'm glad we recruited him in out of the transfer portal, and he brings a level of speed that we didn't have at the running back position, and it's really starting to show off this year as he's developed further. But the star of this day is our defense. Fernando Carrera and Gregory Jim led us in tackles. They were both really good. 3 TFLs for a bunch of guys today. Austin Ackle had 3 sacks, a sack and a half for Darisaw, sack for Gregory Jim. Matthew Schwartz added half a sack, and we had 3 interceptions today. 1 by Travis Blades, 1 by Jeremiah Moses, and 1 by James Hogue. Honestly, this defense was just phenomenal. I'm really impressed with our pass rush. Austin Ackle had a great day. He's able to get in there. The only problem I will say is we need to get a little bit more consistent. I feel like we get it in spurts, and then we have really quiet moments in the game that allow the offense to move the ball. I feel like that's kind of happened all year, and that's something we need to figure out. But when you get 3 turnovers, it doesn't really matter. We had fantastic play on the back end from our DBs right up until that final drive that honestly didn't matter. You know, we had backups out there, so it kind of is what it is. We ended up getting a commitment, though, from Max Kerr, the 3-star defensive end. We get another commitment from Ricky Osbury, another 3-star defensive end. And then, as you should probably expect at this point, Austin Ackle wins Player of the Week with 4 tackles and 3 sacks. And he actually got the National Defensive Player of the Week as well with that performance over Georgia State. I'm really impressed with that. Looking at recruiting, not a whole lot changed minus the 2 commitments that we got. We adjusted points around a little bit. We still are going after a relatively small group of people. We just don't have a lot of points to spread around. Up next, though, is going to be Coastal Carolina. This could be a tough matchup, but I think we have the advantage, and I do expect us to win this game. I don't think it'll be quite the blowout that we had here, but I gained a lot of confidence from this week, and I think that our team really could be good going forward. We've won 2 in a row. We're looking to hit number 3. That would be big. We're currently sitting at 4-4. We want to get to a bowl game this year, and I think we can do it. Either way, I want to thank you for watching. I'm LDJ11. I hope you have a great day. Please smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.